Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is the 19th day of the ADHD Whiskey Minnesota Whiskey Elite Blind Whiskey Tasting Advent Calendar of 2022. If you've been following along since day number 1, thank you for your dedication. High five! If I were a police officer, I would pull this calendar over for flying by so fast. But I'm not, so I won't. But citizens are asked, have you been drinking, sir? Not yet, but I'm about to. 19. America, incoming. Beep, boop, boop. All the panties drop down whenever I sing. I'm a country legend, I'm the whiskey king. We've got day 19 dizzier than grandma in a VR headset. A quick gander shows that there are some particulates particulating in here. A little bit of floaters, some flotations. Judging by the particulates particulating in this whiskey, I would say that maybe this is something that's not filtered very well, or maybe possibly a contaminant. Maybe a contaminant of some sort. Going in for nose, day number 19. Processing, analyzing, calculating, rendering, error. First smell, and I believe what we're dealing with here is some sort of a rye whiskey. Some would say this is a rye whiskey. Is it a finished rye whiskey? Maybe. Is it not a rye whiskey? Possibly. This smells familiar as heck. Why does it smell so familiar? Lately, what's been happening is I've been smelling something and realizing that it smells familiar, and then trying to pick it apart and figure it out based off of the nose. But then, when I taste it, it all comes together. All the pieces fit. I feel like whatever this is, I've smelled it 1,000,000 times. 1,000,001. 1,000,002. 1,000,003. 1,000,004. It's like a spiced blueberry muffin. If that spiced blueberry muffin also has some sort of a nut involved. A lot of the times, the more I smell something, the more I tend to believe it could be an MGP bourbon, which is disconcerting or concerning, whichever one means what I want it to mean, if you understand what I was getting at. If you don't, then we're probably in the same boat with who knows. Don't know. But it's creamy. It's got a creamy nose. Before I say anything else that's probably going to be incorrect, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of day 19 and then dive deeper into the meaning of life and where babies come from. Wow. Impregnate me with passion. Wow, that is good. That is very good. That is very good. That is very good. It does have a nice kick to it, a nice spice to it, but what is it? Whatever it is, I really, really like this. It's got a hard candy shell, maybe a tad bit of root beer barrel, if that root beer barrel were also eaten simultaneously with a Luden's Cherry Throat Drop, which is basically candy. Wow, I am loving this. We're talking 127 proof. It's sweet, it's creamy, it's oily, it just coats the mouth in all the best ways. Maybe it is an ultra sweet MGP rye. Or maybe it's not a rye at all. But it is delicious. Hint of mint, sour apple, Jolly Rancher, hard candy for days, root beer barrel. Here comes the root beer barrel. Man, that's good. It is sweet but spicy. It tickles every part of everything that you want tickled, even the parts that you don't want tickled, but it knows you're safe for it, which is arugula. Day 19 is phenomenal. It is great. It's blind and my palate might be playing tricks on me, but on day 19, this blind glass's ass receives a score from me of a very safe 8.5. It's an 8.5. It's great. This is great. Whatever it is, I want more of it. I want more of it. Give me another pour of it. I want more of it. On day 19, we're drinking Oh, it's a green envelope. Wonder if that's an indication that it's rye. Or maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Or maybe I should just open it and then discover the truth. Did we really land on the moon? What honestly happened to JFK? The truth is inside this envelope. On day 19, we were drinking. No, what? 14-year light whiskey. Light whiskey. Single barrel light whiskey. 14-year. Why did I think that was a... See, that's... Yikes. Is this finished in a rye barrel or something? It's Rye 3 light whiskey. 14-year-old cork and bottle single barrel, 134.8 proof. Typically, I pick up on light whiskey right away. Right away. For some reason, this just did not hit my light whiskey radar, and I went to rye whiskey for some reason. Possibly what happened here was I smelled something different than bourbon and just assumed it was a rye. It smells kind of like a Christmas tree. It says it's a single barrel cask strength light whiskey, but I'm wondering if it's finished in a rye barrel or something. It might be, but whatever it is, it's tremendous. This Rye 3 14-year light whiskey it's out of this world's good. That is so damn good. That is so good. And I don't even care that I got it completely wrong. There's blood spatter on the back of my card, so that's somebody got whacked. My light whiskey radar seems to be off, which is not something I'm happy about. But I'll get over it. I will get over it because that was a phenomenal pour. Day 19 in the books. Thank you for watching. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on thinking of New Year's resolutions pretty soon. Thinking of New Year's resolutions pretty soon, because if you're not going to have one, that's totally fine. But if you are going to have one, then maybe friggin' think of one that's good. Don't wait until 11:58 on December 31st to think of your New Year's resolution, you slacker. Think of something sooner and then stick to it, bitch. Or don't. You really don't have to. I don't know what I'm even talking about. At this point, 19 days deep, whatever I tell you to keep your mind on is basically